Anyway, we've got good mics here, and welcome to What's in the Box, everyone.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? We'll figure out a fucking intro for this show eventually. Welcome back, everyone. That was a very fun episode when you guys finally decided to actually walk into the tavern.
Okay,
I was getting so upset.
The first half of that conversation was absolutely necessary.
I feel like every bit of it was necessary.
I
We were
give
trying
you
to
the
figure out our
first
plan. We
quarter.
didn't know what we were walking into, and
That's fair.
some of us don't have spells right.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure we were good.
Yeah, it's true.
I agree with Jason that the first half of that conversation necessary. The second half was just all right. I'm like, I was about to start rolling dice like someone's gonna jump you in the street just so I have something to do.
Hey, Thilda could have participated more in the conversation.
Zelda could have, but Zelda's had a rough 2 days.
That's fair.
This was also post you guys being like, your aunt's a traitor.
That's what I'm like. Why are we having this conversation here?
Yeah, that was a lot.
Wanted to bring it up.
Eldon
Before
was
going
so
into this thing.
uncomfortable.
Why didn't we have it at the bar we were just at is the question.
Because we didn't know what we were walking into.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It was definitely on Zelda's mind because all of that stuff with Nori literally just happened.
And I mean, that's sort of how I'm playing. Like I said, I have a 9 charisma. I'm not like it's just kind of
10.
like, hey, I don't read this situation, but hey, this is what I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
There's
very charismatic either.
It's just a
so.
very funny image from you guys going from last episode, like, all right, let's go to the bar. We're walking up to the bar, be like, wait, hold up. Let me just move to this alley right next to the bar.
Now,
I just felt like my cape was
way
grabbed and pulled back.
Well, I was
as
gonna say because the way
walking forward.
Maliq started that made absolutely perfect
Oh, yeah.
sense.
This is
And then
very
it just snowballed into not so good.
Yeah,
to nonsense.
yeah.
It was very funny. But yeah, Thilda, not having a good time either at this point. Thilda is feeling very conflicted.
I will say Zelda feels better at the end of this episode than she did at the end of last episode. So that's a positive.
What made this one feel better?
It's much more relaxed, and we're actually moving. We're finding out information. I mean, that's like Zelda's big on knowledge and information.
Yeah.
And we were we had nothing. We had this tavern and a phrase that we had no clue where that was going to
we had
bring
also
us.
gotten the manifest. We learned that Orlin was like,
Yeah, but that was
hands on,
a
like,
couple of episodes ago. The last episode was Zelda being in the presence of a coalition mage and trying to keep her shit together. Like, she was not having a good time. Now, that coalition mage is passed out fucking drunk, not a problem, and we found out a lot more information. We're feeling good again.
How's Eldon feeling?
I mean, Eldon is kind of conflicted. Really, really enjoyed the speakeasy, and being like back in that like performer, just like vibing atmosphere.
Yeah, a whole vibe is that place.
Yes. Was kind of uncomfortable with all of the like criminal activity being discussed and like just like feeling really unsure about how to proceed, like really wanting to be a part of this like speakeasy underworld stuff, but also like, ooh, that sounds like...
Which is funny because Eldon has seemed fairly morally ambiguous in the past.
Yeah, he's
you've played that really well.
Yeah.
it's less about the crime and more about like, do I want to tie myself to another boss?
Yeah,
Because we've had some bad experiences with bosses.
That makes sense.
I was gonna say, and it hasn't been, I don't think we've set down a time frame, but it hasn't been that long since Eldon left the traveling troupe,
Yes.
and so yeah, I could definitely see some hesitation in that for sure.
Yeah, and it was just getting the conversation was getting very, like, bringing this new person into our dynamic, and that felt kind of uncomfortable. So he was more just kind of vibing to the music and listening than, like, participating actively.
Yeah, makes sense.
That is an interesting point. That makes me want to know, like, where you guys are feeling at with, like, the group coming together. Like, how does everybody feel about, like, being a part of, like, I mean, it's only been a couple of days, but we're, like, now living together, like, going off and doing these things together. I'm wondering, like, how you guys are all feeling about that. Because I have some thoughts, but
Zelda's never had this many friends.
No.
oh,
Seriously.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
valid, but still
she has,
off.
she has never had this many friends. She's never had this many people that she has like been close to. And I mean, I won't say that she's like fully close to all of you or any of you, but she is. She wants that. Like she's starting to realize that maybe she can have friends, and the only friend she's ever had was Master Elorian that she can remember. I mean, when she was a kid, maybe there were kids in the village or the city that
No, like, close friends.
no,
Yeah.
absolutely not. Yeah. So this is, and I do feel like she's kind of starting to maybe latch onto that a little bit more because she hasn't had anybody, and the only person she did have very recently passed. So she's kind of, she's in it, I feel like.
How about Mish?
This is the most people he's lived with, been around that like for a long period of time in about 10 years. Well,
And it's not like
in
those
about
guys were friends.
more about like 4 years.
Yeah, but how do you feel about that though?
He doesn't,
'Cause I was gonna say, he's been like pretty open. Like you've opened us into your.
because he's like, well, we need a place to stay. You guys helped me, so I gotta help you.
And actually, you not feeling makes total sense. Like that
Yeah.
that seems very in character. He doesn't feel anything about us being a group.
You guys aren't a threat, so he feels more comfortable being.
Unless you poke the bear.
No. That's not a threat though.
No, I
That's-
know. It's just
Being in the space isn't threatening the space until very recently, and that he's definitely not feeling great about that. But
and that wasn't any of us. That was an outside force tracking one of us.
and that is why he like that's the one thing he's like started to feel a little weird. But he's like, well, in for a penny, in for a pound on that front. He can't. The cat is already out of the bag, so.
I'm waiting for Mish to really like dive into that in character because I do think Zelda wants to bring up like her pendant that she has because none of you guys know what that is.
I was like, yeah, it's a pendant. But
Right,
like,
yeah.
You said you claimed it to be a coalition one, but then it wasn't.
Well,
so.
no, I made that separate. This was the one the first time we got to your house when I was doing identify, waiting for you to do your obstacle course.
Got it.
Yeah, to circle back to the original question, how's Maliq feeling about this group of people?
So it's a weird feeling of, because I mean he's known people, but he's made it a point to not get close to people, especially with like I don't think we've really discussed it much in the episodes, but he has lived through a decimation. He has survived one of these decimations before, so to him it does feel weird getting close to people because he knows that it can get ripped away, especially with it now being a year up to that point. So it's a weird, he is learning to grow up because he now has like literal children that he is like,
Teaching him.
being
kind
around.
of.
He's like, man, I'm kind of a piece of shit. I've been living a rough fucking life.
Yeah.
And and I think it's one thing too. I think I like the dynamic of like seeing kids that are about the age he was when shit went down last time.
Because even to Maliq, like even Elle is a child, like pretty much.
I mean, Elle's an adult.
yeah,
like,
but I mean,
Yeah.
100
over
however
100
many-
years younger than you are.
Yeah.
I still haven't fully decided.
132.
Yep, it's somewhere around there.
Yeah,
Oh no, I was talking about age difference.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are like all roughly around the age that he was when all of this shit went down, and so I think he's kind of taking a little of that on too, and he's like, I really don't want, I'm starting to like you guys, I don't want you guys to have to go through that. And now he's also got his magic back. He's been casting it on you guys and seeing like, man, this does kind of suck. Like I remember Eldon was voicing like not being okay with like, oh god, this is stop.
How's that hitting Maliq too? Because that's not the first time, but that's pretty new for recent times.
Yeah, he cut himself off from it for
Yeah.
like 70 years, and now it was forced back to him.
Yeah.
And it took him a lot to not have it.
And how much did, and get into it or not if you want, but how much did Maliq use his magic on people beforehand?
I think he used it a little bit beforehand, had gotten his magic, the decimation happened. He went through a long period of like back and forth with trying to use it and finally got away from it.
And those effects like that it has on other people is always like anytime you use it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
the flavor of
Yeah.
that divine magic.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's interesting.
Eldon, how are you feeling about your new group of friends?
Yeah, I mean, Eldon met Craig and immediately was like, "What do y'all think?"
Yeah, let me add
Craig Gross.
Craig to my notes.
He doesn't
over
care
here.
about the rest of us, just the other
No,
people.
no.
Physical interest.
All the
It
NPCs.
is very funny that all of Haley's favorite people are NPCs.
I don't have any
Wild.
feelings for
Zelda,
Craig
and
yet.
Gross.
Wild.
Craig, something might blossom with Craig, but there's nothing really there right now. I was just flirting.
Mm-hmm.
But meeting Craig, I immediately went back to my friends and was like, "What do y'all think about Craig?
Yeah.
Like, should I go for this?" So I think that really shows how Eldon is viewing. Like, these are my friends now. Like, I'm all in.
Is Eldon worried because the last time that he had friends, he got run out?
Yeah, so I think that he has really embraced being like all in the present moment and convinced himself that he can just, if it ends, it ends. And I had a good time.
Pick yourself
which
up and do it again.
It's not true, and they won't work that way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's what he thinks.
Okay. Interesting.
So,
I love that.
Yeah.
I gotta. So Mish, you're known.
Yeah.
That's actually really
yeah.
How are you feeling, buddy?
The Mouse of Coldroon.
Not only are you known, but you got some very interesting information regarding your backstory.
Yes. Information that might be acted upon as soon as the next episode occurs.
Is the Mouse of is that name something that you, Snyder, knew?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what I've been called by a lot of.
So that's something
Mouse.
that Mish knows.
Mish was a name I was given as a child when I was sent to do things,
Right.
and then I just kept it
Okay.
because that was just the name that I had when I was on the streets, and then I just kept it as I moved along.
Is Mish
It means
different
mouse.
in a different language?
Yeah.
It is mouse in Polish.
Yeah. I couldn't remember
I-
what language, but I knew it was.
I feel so dumb.
And yeah, the Mouse of Havenbrook is
Yes.
kind of the name that got picked up by people as you started working with Isadora.
Well, there's even a moment when you're having your first dream and George comes up to you and he even says like, "You sneaky little mouse."
Mm-hmm.
And I love it. It's almost kind of like a slur because you're simian, right?
Yes, I was
like
called
almost a slur.
mouse because I was small and I could fit into places that mice could fit in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why they would send me on missions to go do things like
But
that.
because you're not like a mouse folk, it
Yeah.
does. It feels it's very like
Yeah, it
heavily
seems definitely.
slur coded.
Yeah. I mean, Mish probably doesn't take it that way, but it
I
does
don't because
from an outside
it
point
was,
of view.
It was a name
and
that
specifically that moment with George.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, it was a nickname originally.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nickname I was given as a kid when I was just like before the plague.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh, so you've had that? Okay,
because I've always been small. I was even
Right,
small
okay.
to my parents were tall and were larger, but I was always on the small side of small.
the quote unquote the
Yeah.
run
Yeah.
to the litter
Yeah.
kind of deal. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So that's where just getting into places, in and out of places was my specialty.
Got it.
Mouse makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Again, I feel stupid.
Yeah. So that's not the first time that Misha's heard the Mouse of Havenbrook.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
The
Got it.
Mouse of Havenbrook was the name that the Mish was the name that I was given, and then as soon as I started doing stuff, they said, "Oh, you're you.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is who you are."
Okay.
First time he's heard it from somebody.
Someone who
you
is-
don't know.
who I don't know but have heard of,
Yeah.
and might legitimately go back tonight and go ask him because he's walking back to the house and he's just thinking like,
Yeah. So Mish knows of Brulee's, but doesn't.
I know of him but not who he was or
Got
his
it.
name.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. What were you saying as you're walking back to the house?
Oh, he's just gonna be thinking, oh, that I gotta know. I have to know. Do I go tonight? Do I talk to him the next time we meet?
Have to know what.
gnawing at you.
Why does he know my parents' potential?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like, what is the connection there?
I gave you so many
Yeah.
chances. I'm
and I'm like,
No, but I respect him not taking it.
I
It
do
makes
too.
perfect sense.
but it's eating him. He's like, oh, he might just take a shower, wait till everyone goes to bed, and then just sneak back out and go talk to him because
Oh, no.
Burlese is
Well,
going to be
he
there
knows
all
the
night.
city.
Yeah, I
he does
know.
this all the time. Like,
Nighttime is when I'm normally out doing stuff.
That's
now if like Eldon left in the middle of the night, it's like,
Oh, correct.
honestly,
oh great.
honestly, still not.
Yeah, honestly.
If Zelda left in the middle of the night, we got some issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if Maliq leaves in the middle of the night, you just got to worry about him coming back and in what condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we just need to find Isidora's fucking liquor cabinet so we can keep an eye on him.
Again,
is
as I
when,
stated, it
I know.
exists. Never looked for it. Is trapped.
Yep.
You're also not an alcoholic and wouldn't
Yeah.
know where it could be
I
stashed.
have no idea or
It's
care.
probably
Yeah.
in the dresser.
It's probably right in her. Well, I don't go in her rooms.
Yeah. Oh, I would.
Her office and her rooms. I don't go into.
That's
Those-
not someplace
Those
that
are
we
the floor.
looked.
Those
Yeah.
are the floor. That's the floor below where we're.
Oh, so
we're
she's at the very bottom.
at. Second bottom.
Second to bottom. Okay.
What's on the
Okay.
5th floor?
Her room.
Her room is the 5th floor.
Yeah,
So
there's
we
a
have-
sixth.
Sixth floor is.
I thought there were 5.
No, there's 4.
I think you
So-
initially said 5.
Yeah.
I said 5, but
And
then
the
I went
third
back
was
and
the
listened to it.
kitchen.
I listened to it and I said the kitchen, and then I said the floor below is the guest rooms. So then I had.
And then
to
we
add
ignored
another
that.
floor.
We
Yeah.
put all the guest rooms
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
kitchen level. I did listen to that, and I was like, well, no continuity here.
Yeah, it'll happen.
No, I continuitized it by saying this is how it is. So
Yeah.
it goes.
Or
It-
maybe
It-
it
it's
fluctuates.
it's Harry Potter rule of the tower shifts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
There we go.
This is one of my favorite episodes where I could just feel you guys being like, I don't know what the fuck we're walking into. We're in danger here. And I'm just like, I've just got a cute little goblin on the other side of the door.
Hey, look, honestly,
That was so good because the 10-second pause from all of us.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say shit.
No, hell no.
I was gonna
Yeah.
wait minutes.
Yep.
I was gonna
Yep.
wait hours.
I know
Meech
it's bad
isn't
for
saying
audio,
garbage.
but I would have stayed quiet.
I'm gonna leave it in.
Yo,
because it's
please
do.
Funny, just like
I mean,
all-
you gotta
like-
cut it like a half because
No.
the pregnant pause is still pregnant.
No,
No. That's
we're
a
gonna
good
let that,
one.
that bun sit in the oven.
Yeah.
Yep.
That-
Let her cook.
I mean, that's the amount of pause where people are going to look at their phone and see if it's stopped.
Yeah.
They start having issues
Yeah.
with streaming.
Funny
Yeah.
when it happens.
And as
Check
soon
their
as they
volume.
finally get it out, it's going to start again.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man. I love it.
That was so good.
But I really liked because we've tried doing the whole like, oh, we're here to do this thing. We've been like kind of espionage, and I just the immediate thought was like, nah, this is somebody that owns a seedy organization underground. We're gonna shoot straight. He probably already knows.
It was the correct tack. I'll tell
Yeah.
you that interaction could have went real different if y'all had started off lying.
Look, he,
I
for
didn't
some
say anything
reason,
on purpose because I'm like, I don't know how I can't lie to this man.
for some reason, he,
sorry.
sorry, he, and whether it was you or him or what, but he put both Zelda and me at ease. Like, I was like, oh, I trust this guy. Like, I know he's shady, but I trust this guy.
Sometimes I pick accents specifically.
I don't even think it was the accent.
No,
it
it
was
was
just
the accent.
it was everything, you know, in
that is
culmination.
Casey's trustworthy accent.
That's
That
fair.
was, for our listeners and also Haley, that was my himbo character in
Yeah.
Jason's last campaign
Yeah.
of big, strong, big hit, small brain.
One of your best characters.
One of my
Head
favorites.
empty, heart full. That
Yep,
is what
empty.
we.
of that campaign.
Yep,
I will say.
heart full,
Yeah.
head empty,
Yep.
pecs huge.
Sure.
Rain was still my favorite.
One
but-
arm.
One arm until he transformed. Anyways,
That being said,
In that after the pause, we saw a little bit of fawning from Eldon, like immediately saying, like, I've been looking for a party like this
Yeah.
for forever.
Yeah.
That
This
was
is
a,
great.
Oh, and that even brings back to episode 1. Eldon was like, "Well, I'm just here to party."
Yeah.
Like, because we haven't really, like, we at the table know a good bit of Eldon's backstory, but like our characters, like,
Don't
we've
know.
loosely kind of talked about things in character.
even
we don't
these
know.
guys haven't got like they don't know.
no,
They
not
haven't
a
gone
lot.
into it.
Yeah.
But like, we know a little bit of Mish. Like you've talked a little bit to Eldon. We've talked. a
We've
good
talked
bit,
quite a bit about specific
but we don't
events.
really know anything about Eldon.
No.
Yep, Eldon's been keeping stuff tight to his chest for now. There's been a couple of things that he's let slip, but for the most part,
But
yeah.
to Thilda,
But Zelda,
not to
Yeah.
us.
No, the rest of us,
Which is
in-game-
really cool because it's like none of us have even thought to be like, He's like, why are you here? Kind of thing. You just
Look, he's just here to party.
Yeah, because it's funny. I was listening to the episode before this the other day, and you, Maliq, even asked like, "So, what were y'all doing kind of before this?" And like, it goes around to everybody. And then Eldon asks something else, and kind of just
Redirect. I remember that. Yeah.
and I've done that as Maliq because I noticed I went back through and listened. I didn't tell you guys my dream.
yeah,
No.
I specifically asked you guys, and then I didn't say shit.
yep.
No.
It's very fun. I can't wait for you guys to start finding out more about each other. This is getting.
You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to do it on the next one.
Long rest.
Yup.
I'm terrified of that second.
I
one.
can't wait. I am. Oh, I was re-listening to him like, oh, I'm so close to touching that scale. That scale is getting touched.
We'll find out what happens on the next episode of Mindscapes and Magic. Thank you all so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I love you. Hang up.